All right, so this is just our intro. So I'm here with Neal O'Neill, a physical therapist. He's the owner of Pursuit Physical Therapy in Redmond, Washington. He's the co-founder of ANS Balance HRV and is the director of research of Connections of the Connections Educational Institute, and an all-around great guy who knows a lot about physical fitness and how to recover from injuries and also how to take care of your body nutritionally. You can find him on YouTube, the Neal O'Neill channel at pursuitpt.com or his Facebook page, Pursuit Physical Therapy. So, Neal, thanks for doing this interview today. I appreciate it. Let me ask you first off, what are some of the myths about eating or diet or nutrition that just won't die? What are people doing wrong when it comes to nutrition? So, for the past few decades, diets have our nutrition plans have focused on eliminating fat, and it's totally backwards from what people should be doing. Fascinating. Yeah, awesome. Are there any other maybe myths or fads that you've seen over the years that people kind of get hooked on that aren't the right approach? Uh huh. Ah, Sure. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks. So let's move on to our next question. So, what is the proper mindset a person needs to have when it comes to nutrition to lose weight? Have you seen people who kind of struggle with, with the mental aspect of nutrition, and how do you help them overcome those obstacles? Uh-huh. Now, why is that? What happens when you walk right after you eat? How does that affect your blood sugar levels or your the satiation levels? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fascinating. So before we move on, are there any other mental exercises, or besides the kind of like body acceptance, I guess you would call it? Any other kind of mindset things that people could could do or change that would help them approach food, approach nutrition a little more healthily? Yeah. Ah. Mm. Interesting. And what does hypothyroidism do to your body? Okay, and that's something that there you go. So you need more you need more iodine and less of those other three. So that sure, yeah, sure, all over the place. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool, awesome. So let's move on and talk about actual food. What are things that people should eat that would help them lose weight? You mentioned at the beginning about fats that I don't think people enough people pay attention to. So maybe we could start there. What are some of the kind of the sources of fat that people need to incorporate into their nutrition? Hmm. Hmm. Totally different flora. Yeah, sure. All right. Are there unhealthy fats that people might not realize are affecting them? Mhm. Sure. Interesting. All right. Let's talk about maybe the other two macronutrients. What about healthy sources of protein? Yeah, nuclear plant that got, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is there a threshold that people have seen where it becomes a problem? Like if Mhm. Sure. Interesting. All right. And then you kind of touched on beef. What about poultry? Yeah. Hmm. Right. So you try to, look for those local producers. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. Cool. So we talked about maybe the components of your meals. You mentioned kind of a macronutrient ratio. Is that something that people should follow? The 40-40-20? Yeah. So that's 40% protein, 40% fat, and 20% carbs. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about the carbohydrates. Yeah. So maybe talk about that a little bit. What kind of carbs do you need to include in your nutrition? Oh wow. Interesting. Now, is the glycemic index something that would help you choose healthy carbs? Yeah. Mhm. Sure. Uh-huh. You need fiber too. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Now, is that macronutrient ratio something that you look at for the whole day? Like you want to meet that kind of that ratio for the day, or do you need to apply that to every meal? Hmm. Okay, cool. And did you mention the kind of the research behind that ratio at the beginning? Was it? Oh, is that? Yeah, Atkins. Yeah. Okay. Now, could you talk a little bit more? That's really interesting. What? Maybe let's talk about the your biology, your physiology, in your intestinal tract. What is in your intestines that digests those different macronutrients? Hmm. Sure. Awesome. All right, and maybe we could talk a little bit more about how to have a healthy gut. What can you do to promote a good microbiome? Uh-huh. That's kind of extreme. Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Now that's something that Americans don't do. For sure. Awesome. Are there any kind of food or like hard cheeses? Does that help promote a healthy gut too? No. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Right. So I guess cheeses, they have probiotics from wherever they come from. So that might not, ideal. So local probiotics, that's definitely something you can incorporate into your nutrition. Okay, cool. And so how do probiotics assist you with digestion and nutrition and losing weight? What do they do for you? That's amazing. Yeah, sure. So, and how does that help you lose weight? Does that help with inflammation? With wow. Hmm. Sure. Awesome. All right. So what role do hormones play in losing weight? Mhm. Mhm. Sure. Okay. Uh, And does what, I mean, of course, sugar affects your insulin levels. Are there other foods that affect other hormones or? Gotcha. Right. Gotcha. Okay, awesome. So maybe we could talk about micronutrients now. Is iodine a micronutrient? Is that considered? Yeah. Okay. Uh huh. Sure. Sure. Now, are you talking about supplements or actual produce? Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, sure. So, would you recommend somebody? I don't know. Is this something that everyone maybe trying to lose weight should do? Get tested for their micronutrient balance, just to kind of see where they're deficient or where they need to, maybe cut back. Yeah, sure. All right. And would you have to like get that's what I'm looking for. Not prescription from your doctor, but can you just go out and ask for a micronutrient blood test? Like, how do you go about doing that? Uh huh. Sure. Uh huh. Awesome. And what is the name of the test? You just need a blood. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Awesome. All right. So now, let's see. I think we've covered macronutrients, micronutrients. Um, maybe we could talk about things that you shouldn't eat. I mean, there's obviously the refined sugars, the refined carbohydrates. Are there other things that you recommend that people avoid? Um, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. All those hormones. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sure. Sure. All right. Now, to help people lose weight through eating, do you recommend people track their calories? Is that very important, or can you, if you're eating enough, roughage and healthy fats and vegetables, do people really need to count their calories, or can you not? You don't have to do that. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, awesome. So you just need a deficit. You don't have to worry about keeping track of every little calorie. Uh, yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. So now let's maybe we can move on and talk about what actually happens chemically, physically to your body when you eat the way that we've been talking about. How does your body start using this energy to lose weight? Uh huh. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So, you get an increase in energy that, and your that what is it? What did you call it? A hormone neurofeedback? Yeah. So the bacteria are the ones that produce those hormones to tell your body that you're feeling good. Wow. Yeah. Mm. All right. And then how does that relate to like insulin regulation or leptin or cortisol, some of those other hormones? Mhm. Mm. Interesting. That's awesome. Get up and move every few minutes. Let's see. Is there anything else you can think of that happens to your body when you eat properly? Besides, in addition to your energy levels, your hormone levels, what else happens to you? Okay, good. Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that if you feel better, you probably are more motivated to eat better. You won't have those cravings that may lead you to get out of balance with the cookies or alcohol or other things that your body might crave when you're not feeling so good. Is that safe to say? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Maybe you could tell me how much weight is healthy to lose in a week. Uh-huh. 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 Sure. Hey, I apologize, but that last part that you were just talking about cut out over the internet. Could you repeat that real quick? Just actually start. If you just could maybe say again how much weight is healthy to lose in a week. Right. So a rapid weight loss, does that kind of trigger kind of a survival response? Yeah. So it makes losing weight a little harder. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Um, let's see here, and then maybe could you talk a little bit about supplements? Have you found any supplements outside of food that really work that help people lose weight, or is it kind of buyer beware, a bunch of snake oil in there? Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna just take a little break here and see if Autumn has any other suggestions. No, we can edit this. We can edit this out. You guys are awesome. That was way better than what we had before. No worries, no worries, Neil. Thanks so much for your time. Maybe I'll just put in at the end, where we can find you online. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. All right. Thanks. Bye bye.